All right, let's get into it. Today, we're going to take all the guesswork out of your gym routine. We're breaking down a complete 5-day physique plan, turning it into a super simple, actionable guide you can start using, well, today.
You ever walk into the gym, look around at all the equipment, and just feel totally lost? Yeah, we've all been there. No clear path, no real plan. Well, we're going to fix that right now. This is your blueprint, your roadmap for the entire week, designed to give you structure and honestly a ton of confidence from Monday to Friday.
So, first things first, let's look at the big picture. Before we dive into every single exercise, you need to see the map of your entire week. This is your weekly blueprint, so you'll always know exactly what you're walking in to do each day. Here it is, the core structure of the entire plan. You'll notice a pattern right away, right? Your week is basically anchored by three lower body days: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then we smartly sandwich your upper body work right in between, with a push day on Tuesday and a pull day on Thursday. It's a simple, powerful, and believe me, an incredibly effective split. And yep, you saw that correctly. 3 full days dedicated to your lower body. Now, this is not an accident. It's really the core philosophy of this whole plan. That high frequency, hitting them 3 times a week, is specifically designed to maximize growth in your legs and glutes. It's all about building a strong foundation for your entire physique, so let's see what that actually looks like. Okay, let's dive into the details, starting with how you're going to kick off your week. We're coming in hot with that powerful lower body day on Monday, and then following it right up with an upper body push day on Tuesday. Monday starts with a quick 5-minute warm-up, and then you're hitting these 5 key exercises. Now pay close attention to those effort levels. You see how you're ramping up? You start at about 70% on the leg press, but by the time you get to hip thrusts, you're at maximum effort. Then you finish it all off with a burnout set of goblet squats, which you'll see listed there as AMRAP. And for those hip thrusts, listen up, because this is probably the most important tip you'll get. This isn't just about lifting the weight up and down. It is all about making that muscle work. That little 1-second squeeze at the very top, that's everything. It's what forces your glutes to fully contract, and that, my friends, is the secret to getting results from this movement. So you might be asking, what the heck is AMRAP? It's super simple. It stands for as many reps as possible. Think of this as your finisher. You pick a weight you can handle, and you just go until you physically can't do another rep with good form. It's a fantastic way to completely fatigue the muscle.
All right, let's roll into Tuesday. This is your push day. The game plan here is to target your chest with presses and flies, hit your shoulders with presses and raises, and then you finish by absolutely burning out your triceps. And hey, notice that pattern again? You're pushing to maximum effort on those last few isolation movements.
So why group all these exercises together like this? Well, a push day is just incredibly efficient. It makes sense, right? All of these muscles, your chest, your shoulders, your triceps, they all work together when you're pushing weight away from your body. So by training them on the same day, you make sure each muscle gets hit hard and then has plenty of time to recover. All right, you've made it to the halfway point of the week. Now we get into the midweek 1-2 punch, another lower body session on Wednesday, followed by your upper body pull day on Thursday. Wednesday is another huge day for legs, and the real key here is progressive overload. So for the leg press, you're doing 4 sets of 8, but here's the deal. You have to increase the weight on each and every set. That constant challenge is what forces your muscles to adapt and get stronger. After that big lift, you'll move into more focused work for your hamstrings, quads, and calves. Thursday is pull day. This is where we work all the muscles that, you guessed it, pull weight towards your body. You're going to hit your back from all kinds of angles with different rows and pull downs, and then you're going to finish off your biceps completely with a AMRAP set of curls. We want to make sure there's nothing left in the tank. And this is the perfect partner to push day. A pull day just logically groups your back and biceps together. Since they all work together during pulling motions, training them on the same day is just a really smart and efficient way to set up your workouts. We are heading into the home stretch now. Let's break down the final and maybe the toughest workout of the week, Friday's finisher, your third and final lower body session. Friday is all about finishing strong. You're kicking things off with heavy Smith machine squats. And again, the instruction is to increase the weight every set and really focus on getting as low as you can. After that, you'll hit Romanian deadlifts, the inner and outer thigh machines, and one last round of hip thrusts. And if you've got anything left, the plan includes an optional 10 minutes of cardio at the end. And would you look at that, we're seeing this critical cue one more time, specifically for Friday's hip thrusts. The instruction is so simple but so powerful. Concentrate on the squeeze. This isn't about mindlessly going through the motions. It's about intentional muscle contraction. That mind-muscle connection is what's going to get you the most bang for your buck on every single rep. So the main workouts are all planned out, but we are not quite done yet. There's one final piece of the puzzle that supports absolutely everything else you do in the gym, your daily core routine.
Think of this as your daily homework, and it's incredibly simple. 3 sets of sit-ups, 3 sets of leg raises, and 2 sets of glute bridges. This whole routine is quick, you don't need any equipment, and you can do it literally anywhere. This is what keeps your core strong enough to support all that heavy lifting you're doing the rest of the week. And there you have it, your complete 5-day physique plan, broken down day by day, exercise by exercise. The path is clear. You have the blueprint, so the only real question left is, what's your first move?